Welcome to Community Connection. I'm your host, Rett Nelson, and today we are talking about self-image. Self-image affects every single one of us, and it shows up in every aspect of our lives. Joining us to talk about this today is Luke Evans, local author and success coach. He meets with clients on a daily basis who struggle with poor self-image in one way or another. Thanks for joining us today, Luke.
Hey, glad to be here. Thank you, Rett.
So, Luke, from your perspective, how many people struggle with poor self-image?
You know, I see it on a daily basis, like you said, and I would have to say 100%.
How does self-image manifest itself in our lives?
Well, you know, if you're speaking of like the good self-image, how we esteem ourselves to be, I would say that would be manifest positively. However, on the flip side of that, the negative, it's very profound and can actually be very detrimental, not only emotionally, but physically as well. I think, literally speaking, it can have adverse effects on us. If we hold a poor self-image, and a lot of that actually comes from like, mental conditioning. And some of that even happens when we're really young. You know, we're told by somebody that we really look up to that we maybe can't do something or that it's difficult to do something, so why try? And if we hold that image, it's bad enough to be told that you can't do something or even that you might even be worthless. You know, I have a lot of clients that say, well, my mom told me I was worthless and I wasn't going to amount to anything and I was fat and I was lazy, and they really struggle with that later on in their lives. And what I found is you got to combat that. You've got to change that. It's bad enough to be told that, but when you allow those thoughts to ruminate in your mind and you continually tell it to yourself, then you begin to believe it, and that's where it's really detrimental.
So what is the secret to developing a happy and healthy self-image?
You know, I think to say that the very first thing that comes to my mind is taking 100% responsibility for yourself. I mean, that means give up blaming. Give up complaining, give up all the excuse making, all the, I can't do this because such and such and such, and truly begin to look within yourself and say, look, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I'm most interested in becoming? And how can I leave a positive impact on society, something for good, rather than just let all the, adversity come into your life and just feel like, well, man, I can't do this, or it's never been done before, and just push off all those thoughts and go, you know what? Be honest with yourself. Take responsibility, decide what it is that you want to do today, and then start taking those baby steps that will actually help you attain that goal.
Nice. No one makes it happen but you.
That's correct. So
that kind of brings us to what solution can the community provide in regards to promoting a good self-image for all people?
You know, I think one thing that we can definitely do as a community in general is just recognize, hey, look, there is a problem. I mean, I see countless cases of individuals coming to me going, I can't do this, or I have this self-debilitating belief, or this fear even an extreme phobia that says, I just can't do that. I'm too afraid. And so it goes to show you that it's not actually the knowledge that you have, because I've got some phenomenal clients that come to me, PhDs even, people that are really, studious and learned individuals. They go, I'm holding on to something here, and I don't know how to get through that. So we need to focus in on, okay, what is the issue, and present that. Say, look, it's okay. It's all right to have some issues. Nobody on this planet is perfect. But as we come together and we recognize there is a problem, I think that actually in turn allows us now to open up the door to say, okay, what can we do to work on that? And you get out of life what you focus on. If you're focusing in on the negative, you're obviously going to get more negative. But if you choose to focus on the positive, say, hey, look, up until now, this is kind of how it's always been, but now I choose to do something different. That's when that shift happens, and that's when that true focus comes out to be, and you can now begin to act on that. You can lean into it and take action forward that will allow you to get whatever it is that you truly want.
Nice, great tips. By the way, for members of our listening audience, if you would like to learn more about overcoming doubt or poor self-image, you can visit mindsettofreedom.com. We'd like to thank Luke for joining us today. Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, thank you, Rett. Appreciate it.
And if you know of an issue in your community and would like us to discuss it on this program, give us a call at 522-1101 or shoot an email to Rett, R-E-T-T, at sandhillradio.com. This is Community Connection. I'm your host, Rett Nelson. Thanks for joining us.